Hi, my name is Joanna Niño. I'm talking about Adam Smith. Who was Adam Smith? He was an economist and philosopher who wrote what is considered the Bible of capitalism, The Wealth of Nations, in which he details the first system of political economy. At the age of about 14, Smith proceeded to Glasgow University studying moral philosophy. In 1740, he entered Baldwin College in Oxford. In 1748, he began delivering public lectures in Edinburgh under the patronage of Lord Keynes. Some of these dealt with rhetoric and Bell's letters, but later he took up the subject of the progress of opulence, and it was then, in his middle or late 20s, that he first expounded the economic philosophy of the obvious and simple system of natural liberty, which he was later to proclaim to the world in his inquiry into the nature and causes of the wealth of nations. In 1751, Smith was appointed professor of logic at Glasgow University, transferring in 1752 to the shade of moral philosophy. His lectures covered the fields of ethics, rhetoric, jurisprudence, and political economy, or policy and revenue. In 1759, Smith published The Theory of Moral Sentiments, a book whose main contention is that human morality depends on sympathy between the individual and other members of society. Other writings include lectures on justice, police, revenue, and arms, and essays of philosophical subjects. After toiling for 9 years, in 1776, Smith published an inquiry into the nature and causes of the wealth of nations, usually shortened to the wealth of nations, which is thought of as the first work dedicated to the study of political economy. Economics of the time were dominated by the idea that a country's wealth was best measured by its store of gold and silver, but Smith proposed that a nation's wealth should be judged not by this metric, but by the total of its production and commerce, today known as gross domestic product. GDP. He also explored theories of the division of labor, an idea dating back to Plato, through which specialization would lead to a qualitative increase in productivity. So, Smith's ideas are a reflection on economics in light of the beginning of the Industrial Revolution, and he states that free market economies are the most productive and beneficial to their societies. He goes on to argue for an economic system based on individual self interest, led by an hand, invisible hand, which would achieve the greatest good for all. In time, the Wealth of Nations won Smith a far-reaching reputation, and the work, considered a foundational work of classical economics, is one of the most influential books ever written. In 1787, Smith was named rector of the University